Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is episode 6 of King-Kodiak Plays Dungeon Siege 2. So after running around for a while trying to figure out what we'd missed at that Haku encampment, always come back to your journal. Because you would have seen, I would have seen, speak with Hesler in the Irelan Infirmary. And also we need to hand this in so that we can continue along that blocked path. So the infirmary and the Great Hall are this way, but I don't think we can go down that way whilst we are still being prisoners. So we have to go back to the prison block. That's what I was missing last time. Another golden rule of RPG games: if you get lost or stuck, check your journal. That's a long way down. Oh, excuse me.
You're not dead.
No, but the Morden are. I burned the towers down, all of them.
I know. We saw the smoke.
Enough, Celia. Set the prisoner free. This one deserves our gratitude, not our distrust. Valda's forces were on the verge of overwhelming us. I do not need to tell you of the cruelty they inflicted on our people.
What will stop this prisoner from going straight to Valda's and informing him of the sorry state of our defenses?
This one has killed too many Morden. Valdis would never welcome such a person back into his army. The Resistance is in desperate need of such a warrior. I ask you to put an end to this cruelty, Celia.
Very well. I can see no reason to restrain you further. Somehow, you have earned not only Amron's trust, but that of these two as well.
Then I would leave at once for my village.
Go to the Great Hall. There, you will find a sister named Tar. She will remove your ring, and she will give you your things.
And my medallion?
And your medallion.
Thank you.
You will now be more welcome in the village, I expect. Tar can help you on your first leg of the journey home.
Watch your step carefully, stranger. You know that I will.
Be on your guard, friend. Valdis will have heard of your attacks. He will want to exact his vengeance.
My thanks. I will keep on my guard. You don't need to ask what the Great Hall is. We already know. So now, Matt has proceeded on to speak to Tar, Great Hall. Which now means we can go to the infirmary as well. What if things become better value for buying and selling in the shops? I don't actually know. But it also means we can get that recipe for the junior blacksmith. Great Hall and the infirmary are this way, as the sign doth tell us. So we have earned our freedom.
As long as you wear the ring of submission, you will be kept in line.
I hate this wretched jungle. The dampness sucks the energy right out of me.
We heard that before, but in the female voice. Okay. Helpful guard.
Do you know where you are going?
So you can ask the directions of a lot of people. So we went Brianna and Jakar. There's no point speaking to people with the ring still on, so let's head on down to Tar.
I hear that I am to set you free.
Aye, please do.
What a pleasure to be taking someone's ring off for a change. I imagine you've had quite enough of Celia.
Quite, but she takes her job seriously and does it well.
Here's what is left of your gear. Those engravings on your medallion are unusual. I've never seen anything like them.
Bite marks. Those are animal bites on the mercenary's arm.
What Oh no. Step back. Don't touch me.
What is wrong? These are just flesh wounds, bites from the animals in the forest.
Are you mad? Those animals carry the plague.
I feel fine.
The plague is raging through the island. By the fates, you have it.
Stop. Be calm. Tell me what you know about this plague.
Anyone who is infected with it is transformed into a murderous creature. Animals carry the disease in their bite, and you have been bitten. It is only a matter of time now.
Do you know this to be true?
Why would I create such a nightmare? Of course it's true.
Where did this plague come from?
They say the Dark Wizards created the disease to lay waste to Valdis's enemies.
Who are the Dark Wizards?
They are Valdis's greatest weapons. They're hundreds of years old and beyond evil. Long ago, they turned to a form of magic so evil, it destroys those who use it.
How did it affect these Dark Wizards?
They are slowly dying. It is said that they even ingest Voldane to keep the black magic at bay, which tortures them. They are horrible creatures, and they use their own suffering to fuel the wicked magic they cast.
Can such creatures truly exist? It sounds like a tale told to restrain wandering children.
It is no tale, for you live it. Please, you must leave before you infect us all.
Surely there must be a cure.
Many have hoped that. Some believe the stories about the healing properties of the sacred waters within the Elven Shrine. Others accept their fate and enter the exile colony.
I refuse to die, not after all this. Where is this shrine? Plus gameplay mechanics.
I will not quench the hope that burns in your breast. But be aware that many have tried to reach the shrine, and none have returned.
Tell me where it is.
Travel past the Morden Towers until you reach the Elven Ruins. You'll find the shrine there. There used to be a shorter route but became overrun with the Haku and we had to block it off.
Past the Morden Towers, very well.
Take this vial. Use it to hold the Elven waters if you reach the shrine. Here are your things. Goodbye. I weep for your fate.
Save your tears. When we meet again, I will not have suffered the fate you fear. Farewell. Act 1, Chapter 4, The Plague. Okay, so we picked up a few funky things. 5 armor, 10 health, nice. The hero ring, we've got hero's amulet, magic damage reduced by 4%. That's, yeah, but that's not as good as that one. Okay, so a bow goes straight over to you. Sharp, short bow of the Phantom. 10, 18, 10, 12, but it's fast, so we'll go with that one. Okay, now there's a couple of other things we need to do whilst we are here.
Sweet lad, have you encountered a war pedestal before?
War pedestal? What's that?
War pedestals are rather useful relics from an age-long past. Unknown to many, they house magic that those with good hearts can use to instantly recover their powers.
Where do they come from?
The origin of the war pedestals remains shrouded in mystery. These strange monuments are scattered throughout the ruins of Arana and are avoided by most travelers, whether by ignorance or superstition. I am not certain.
How do I use a war pedestal?
To activate a war pedestal, direct a party member of your choice to attack it. This will release the pedestal's magic, and that party member will instantly recover his powers and will be able to use them again immediately.
Thank you. Farewell. And there is a war pedestal. So yeah, if your abilities are drained, you can smack one and it instantly recharges them. Very, very handy. There's the Tome of Smithing. So we'll grab hold of that. We'll read that in a minute. And there is Rukar the Mage.
You may have traveled far, but I will wager you have not encountered the kind of terrible beasts that I have dealt with.
Great. Mothers of Iron. That's just a lore book, I believe. Is that relevant to a quest? I don't think it is. Determined smithing. No, that's not relevant to a quest. It's just a book of lore.
I have heard a tale or two in my time and can...
So there's a lot of things you can find out there. I won't go through all of those because there's a hell of a lot there. So
Greetings. I can tell you how to get quests.
yes, I know how to get quests.
We maintain an exile colony for a reason. Go there and stop risking all of our lives.
Have you made your funeral plans?
What?
How should we bury you? Or maybe you'd like us to burn your corpse, as is the Dryad custom.
I am not going to die.
If you say so, personally, I think we should put you out on the river in a flaming raft. That would be something.
Aren't you a joy to have along? What is over there? I've just seen on the map there's a star. Oh yeah, of course, the infirmary. There is Helsa. Or Hesla, sorry.
Your bravery has saved my daughter. I cannot think of what might have happened had you not found her when you did. May Al Haku rot forever. Please, take this with my gratitude.
Thank you.
Tansy has told me of her terrible time with the Haku. If it happened as she said, and one attacked another, then now is the time to strike.
Strike?
The time to defeat the Haku is now. If they are fighting amongst themselves, they will be distracted and open to attack.
Wait, Mother, you are mistaken. Brave stranger, it is not as my mother believes. I was speaking to the one you saw when you arrived. His name is Haran, and you will want to hear what he has said before you obey my mother's wishes.
Haku have names? I would have never have guessed. What did this Hran say to you?
Haran is the son of the Haku High Priest. His father was overthrown by a Haku usurper priest, the very one who appeared in the cave after Haran freed me. Haran's father had always encouraged the Haku to live in peace with us, but the usurper is allied with the Morden. We need to help Haran's father restore peace before it's too late. He is hiding in a cave in the jungle.
Tansy, that is enough! Child, you have had a great trauma. You must rest now and leave these worrying matters to your elders. You must seek out this Hran and the Haku High Priest and defeat them. The sooner the treacherous Haku are gone from the island, the sooner I can be at peace.
I will look into this. It is a grave matter indeed.
Good. If Tansy has not imagined all of this, you will surely find this Hran creature without too much difficulty. There are not so many caves in the southern jungle, but be on your guard all the same.
Find Hran the Haku. In a cave in the eastern Grenin jungle. Right. Armor 11. Armor 8. Yeah. What gloves have you got? 7, 8. Yeah, marvellous. And you, 8 as well. Marvellous. Okay. Onwards. Now, I want to have a quick word at the inn as well, see if we can increase our party size. See if we can recruit that mage that was in the Great Hall. That would be helpful. Bracken defenders and walking twigs, basically. Grizzled bar patron.
My story is both long and sad. You'll probably want to sit down and take out a hanky. Many years ago, I was captain of a fine ship. Now,
Oh my goodness, a firefly has escaped from that lamp. Yes, but now what?
Oh, well, one day, my ship was wrecked in a brutal storm. I was washed ashore, unconscious. When I came to...
When you came to, what happened then?
Right. As I was saying, when I came to, there was a beautiful woman standing over me. There was something a little odd about her, though.
What was odd about her?
Ah, ha, ha. You'll never believe this part. This is the part no one ever believes. As I was saying, there was this beautiful woman, and she was...
Beautiful woman, yes, yes.
Well, she was green. Green and leafy. I had seen many strange things in my time, but none so strange as that, let me tell you. Well, except maybe for the...
Green and leafy, you must be talking about a walking salad. What? For the what?
Well, you see, when I was your age, before I was captain of that ship, of course, I was a soldier. I was stationed at Windstone Fortress, which was built by the ancient Azanites, way back before the... What was I talking about again?
There is a purpose to doing this.
Oh, of course. As I was saying, my job was to sweep the cloister in the Temple of Zyria at the heart of the fortress. So one day I was sweeping and I stubbed my toe. You'll never guess what I stubbed it on.
A senile old man, perhaps?
We wouldn't have let senile old men into the temple, no. It was a green stone carved with the ancient Azanite symbol for the Tree of Life. There was a socket in the center of the room that looked as if the stone would fit inside it. But I took a nap instead of trying it. I bet if I had, though, it would have opened a secret door or something. There. Now, wasn't that riveting?
Yes, yes. Tell me more about that socket.
I believe it may be part of some sort of puzzle. You know, they were keen on that sort of thing back in the temple's heyday. If you could investigate that for me, it would put my mind at rest.
It sounds intriguing, I must admit. Very well.
Thank you, friend. The Temple of Zyria can be found deep within Windstone Fortress.
And that is why you speak to him.
This establishment is no place for victims of the plague. Please leave.
Oh yeah, you need to be cured of the plague in order to stay at the inn. But, if we wander up here, he has a candle symbol over his head, or she does.
Sorry, no beds for plague victims. Please leave quickly. You'll drive off customers.
I would like to increase the size of my party.
The Warriors Guild Pact states that one of your standing may add a third seat to your party roster, but you must be charged a one-time fee for it. Do you wish to add a third seat to your party?
Yes, I do. Here is 500 gold to cover the fee.
Congratulations. You may now have up to 3 members in your party. Would you like to see what adventurers are available?
Aye, let me review them. No one. I don't know whether that's people you have previously had in your party and let go. I think that's who appears there. So we no longer have the ring of submission around our neck, but we are now a plague victim, apparently. So we will shortly go back over to see that maid and see if he wants to come with us. But we are not done here in Ireland. There is still more for us to do. And it involves the falls, but I believe is somewhere we need to go previous to going over to the falls. There is somewhere. There's a set of stairs I'm looking for. That's the back of the. That's the back of the inn. It's not going to yield anything. What's over there? Oh, a book on the Haku. Oh, that's why I can't go over there. It's just a room. Alright, so the set of stairs I'm thinking of are not here. It involves the falls, though. What's in there, I wonder? I'll just wander behind the bar. Oh, that's where that book is. I don't know whether you gain XP or anything for... I do like those sort of bits of lore, but for the purpose of the recording I won't go through reading them because those books can be very, very, very long. Right, so that leads us back over to... We will be back here. We will be back here. I'm not too worried about doing absolutely everything right now. Right, I want to go... No, not him. I could get another fighter. Oh, yes, we want to speak to the blacksmith, don't we? Where is she? There she is. Right. Oh, yeah. Tended level 19 for the Secrets of Xeria's Temple quest. Right away down the bottom of that one secondary page. We want, however, that one. So we need law books. Tome of Smithing. Right. The book is lengthy and dry, but you do find two interesting passages. Dryad armor has been a staple of the Mastersmith repertoire for centuries. Its durability and fine appearance make it highly sought after, while its unusual craftsmanship displays the master's skills to her advantage. The creation process is surprisingly rapid. The smith begins with 5 squares of leather. This is where you need to remember the bits. Whoops. Accidentally hit keypad enter there. 5 squares of leather, the most supple available, and cuts them according to any traditional leather armor pattern. She then coats the leather with boiling wax. So 5 leather, boiling wax. 3 pots is usually enough. So 5 leather, 3 pots. It's the number and the order, I believe, is what you needed to remember. When the leather is cooled to the touch, 12 stone shroom discs are pressed into the wax. The discs are much harder than leather or wood alone and offer ample protection. 2 basketfuls of leaves are then fastened to the armor to confuse the enemy and to offer warmth for night combat. The most important thing to remember when cutting the leather is this: always be sure your measurements are accurate before cutting, and be sure to use a very sharp blade for crisp edges. As Drea the Elder said, new apprentices are easy to find than a good piece of Gila hide. Aspiring smiths would do well to take this to heart. So 5 leather, 3 wax, 12 discs, and 2 leaves. Okay, see if I can remember that. Whoops.
Have you discovered the steps for crafting that armor? Duma has been giving me... That is good news indeed. If I don't get started soon, I'll never be done in time. Dryad armor is tricky stuff to make on a forge. Quietly now. Tell me what the tome said.
5, I think is that one. 3, 12 discs, 2 baskets of leaves. Oh. Yes, there's one of the middle 2. That one's wrong. Use 5 squares of leather, 3 pots of boiling wax, 12... Coat the leaves with the wax. No, it's not coat the leaves with the wax. It's coat the leather with the wax. Apply the disc, then fasten the leaves to the resulting armor.
That rings true. Please wait a moment while I make the armor.
Very well. I am curious, to be honest. I don't know whether you get a chance to do this one again. If you get it wrong.
Excuse me, Craftmaster Sen. The Dryad armor is completed, just as you requested.
This is indeed fine work, Telenu. Excellent. You may keep that suit for yourself as a reward for a job well done.
My thanks. Craftmaster Sen seemed almost happy with my work for once, and it's thanks to your sleuthing. Please, take this armor as a gift for your assistance.
Thank you, Telenu. I'm glad I was able to help. A rare Dryad spellbook. Ooh. Wow. 4 strength, 4 dex. Yes, please. Wow, that was a... Oops, wrong person. That needs to go on you. Yeah, that's better than that as well. Right. Let's pop over to you.
By the fates, get back. If you must purchase something, do it fast.
No, won't do that just yet. Let's head back over to the Great Hall to see if I can... I want the mage because I don't have a caster. Oh, that's the inn. There we go. Back over to the Great Hall. I'd rather have a caster than another Krug. I could have another Krug and properly make him out to be the tank. I could do that. I don't know what the party limit is. It's 8, same way as it was in Dungeon Siege 1. Ah, I wonder if that's the stairway I'm thinking of over there. He doesn't have that symbol over his head.
You may have traveled.
No, that's a bit of a shame. You can dismiss people from your party, so I may well go and get the Krug just so I've got extra firepower, basically. Now, I wonder if it's here. That's one place I was thinking of.
Take care in the jungle. There are horrors out there, the likes of which you've never imagined. Take care.
Wonder what the relevance of the green exclamation mark is. Nope, that wasn't the place I was thinking of either. We haven't been over actually to the pet shop on the south gate. No intention of buying a pet from over there. But we'll go have a quick look. I've spent too long, basically done nothing but run around Arilan in this episode, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Helpful Guard is basically just... You can't go that way if I recall. I think the guard there just says, you go to the exile colony.
No one may enter the southern jungle until we find out more about this plague. That includes you.
Plague? Perhaps I should tarry here a while. And you got more there. That quest is done. We haven't found the nettle clusters and we haven't found Hran. Those quests are still active.
I will sell you a pet, but only because when you die of the plague, it will be able to find its own way back.
How nice of you. What do you have? Pet shop, yada yada yada. Now you can buy a pack mule, but you can also buy attacking pets, which I won't do. But she's got a quest.
Business may be slow, but yours I don't need. If you want a pet, then buy one. Otherwise, leave.
Do you carry anything special? I seek something of great power.
Alas, nothing unusual, sickly one. But I've been trying to acquire some dire wolves lately, ever since I discovered they existed. What a magnificent addition to my shop they would be. Have you heard of them?
No, I cannot say that I have.
I once thought of them as mere legend, until I came upon a group of mages in the forest trying to tame some gnall beasts. A profitable business, mind you. Well, suddenly a large blue wolf emerged through the mage's rift. Before the mages could react, one of them was dead, and the gnawed beasts had all been torn to ribbons. The remaining mages destroyed it, but it was a fierce and costly battle.
Amazing.
There is a noteworthy mage living here in Irulan named Rokar.
I knew he was important for
He
something.
knows how to obtain a dire wolf, but I have not had time to visit him. Track him down and tell him that I am interested in obtaining a dire wolf specimen for my shop. If you don't run off, I'll make it worth your while.
Very well. I shall look into it.
Excellent. Rokar can often be found talking with historian Erisu in the Great Hall.
Knew the mage was important for something. Another prisoner.
If I work hard, perhaps I'll see Calratia again someday. Though it's very far away when there's no dragon to carry you. I never should have signed on with the Morden. They promised so much, but it was all lies. Compared to working for them, this is paradise.
Another quest. Quest for the direwolf. What have we got up here? Another prisoner. Aha! This will be the stairway probably I was thinking of.
I hear you have earned the trust of Warden Celia. Not an easy task, to be sure. You must be very capable to have managed it. I could use your help if you care to earn some coin.
Oh? Tell me more.
I knew that would get your attention. I specialize in antiquities, you see. Before Greylin Isle became home to the Dryads, elves lived here. You probably have seen the ruins of their buildings in the jungle, yes?
Yes, I believe I have.
Well, as you can imagine, there are many rare and beautiful artifacts to be found if one searches carefully enough. Oh, most are valueless fragments in truth, but occasionally, if one looks in the right sort of spots, you understand, one can find a bauble precious enough to guarantee a comfortable future.
Intriguing. I take it you have an idea of where to look?
Aye, friend. I am very practiced at finding the right places to look. Ply an adventurous type with a goodly amount of drink, or slip a generous amount of coin into the right hands, and one can learn all sorts of trivia. I will tell you what I know of a particularly valuable object, if you are willing to seek it out. I reward my treasure hunters very well, you know.
Very well. I could use a generous amount of coin myself these days.
Good choice. Now listen closely. Beyond those ugly towers the Morden have built on the western ridge lies an ancient elven shrine. Inside, there is rumored to be a secret vault containing the sapphire of the elves. If the rumors are true, this is truly a relic of historical importance.
What is the trick? Most secret vaults are called such for a reason.
My sources tell of a secret mechanism you must discover to gain entrance to the outer vault rooms. Once you have done that, the inner vault itself is opened with a series of weighted rocks that need to be positioned correctly. I'm sure you can figure it out.
I will take a look and see what I can find. Farewell. And that is it for this episode. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.